Hello friends, so today is sort of an unusual thing for me. The fan on this condenser, the outside unit, this is for the downstairs level of the house, and this is for the upstairs one. The upstairs one is a little smaller. So the issue at hand is when I turn on the heater downstairs, set the temperature or leave it on schedule, but no matter which one, the fan is supposed to run to sort of give you hot air. So that was not happening last night. So when I'm checking the air, it looks like it's giving me air, but that's probably the air handler upstairs that is pushing air in, but it was cold air. So the temperature stayed at like 66 or 65. And the heater stayed on for a while and it was not heating up anything. So I came outside and I noticed the fan was not running, but I heard a humming noise, very loud humming noise from the unit. And you can see that when I just turned it on a minute ago and set the temperature 2 degrees higher than what it is, and the fan immediately turned on and the condenser turned on. So there's an issue here with this fan. So I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to turn the unit on from my phone and you will hear the humming noise. Give me a second. So right now I turned it on. You can hear the humming. You can hear the humming, but the fan is not running. And do that, it doesn't run. But if I give it a push, of course I'm not going to use my finger or anything. I'm going to go get the tool and use that. So I brought this tool, just what is it called, square. You want to just push it slightly. You can see it's going to run, but when I tried it this afternoon, it ran, and then about 30 minutes later I came back out to check and it was off. So the unit was humming and the fan was stopped. So I was reading about this online this afternoon to see what might be the cause. I think my unit is still under warranty, but it's not worth calling and they'll charge you like a service charge and stuff like that. I like doing things myself, so I was looking online, reading to see what might the cause be, and apparently they said it might be related to a condenser thingy inside that I will need to remove this panel out. Of course, disconnect the power first. There is a slider thingy here you pull out, kills the power, and you should be able to work on it safely. Even if somebody inside the house turns it on, it will not get power because that is pulled out. So that's what I'm going to do next, is pull this cover out, see what kind of condenser it is, get some information, and order it online and replace it myself. So we'll see how that goes. Well, I was wrong. I thought this was the thing, but once I removed the screws, I didn't even remove it. I was looking at the electrical cables and they're going here. So I thought, well, the thing must be in here, all the like business end of it. So that's why I didn't even remove that. I just thought I'll move this one. And I was right. So everything is in here. But this is slightly more difficult than the ones they explained online. Just a different unit. It still has a condenser. I just didn't see it right away, so I was looking here. I know I said I will disconnect power before I remove the cover, but I didn't. I just went ahead and done it. I'm not touching anything right now, but a little bit later I will. This is the capacitor that I need to replace. See those terminals there, 3 of them? So that's the top of it, and if you look closely in the bottom there, that shiny silver cylinder is the capacitor that I need to get to and replace. So I will see if I can disconnect power and try to get a picture of the label before I do anything else and purchase it. Then we'll see what happens. So, and I use this 8mm nut driver to remove the nuts, or screws. So okay, so I'll update you later. So I went ahead and turned the unit off, and then I disconnected this thing here. Once you disconnect it, it loses power and you won't be able to turn it on until you put this back in. So another thing you can do is to discharge the energy from the capacitor. You need to give it a touch with a conductive material, like in my case long pliers, and touch two pins at the same time, kind of make a short circuit to remove the static electricity from it, because it holds a charge to get the thing going when it demands it. So now it should be fine. I will still use gloves. I brought some gloves to use just to be on the safe side. But before I try it again, I'm going to try turning the unit on and make sure it does not turn on, and then I'll work on it. Just my luck, my capacitor is all the way in the back and the label is facing up in the tightest space. So I have to remove this and take it out and see if I could do it that way. Okay, so I went inside and I have one of those smart thermostats by Bosch. It's one of those touchscreen ones, and the screen was completely off. So I'm guessing when I removed that connector there, it turned the power off to the control unit also inside of the house. So they can't even turn it on because it's a touchscreen and the screen is off. So you can't do that. This is how it looks like. I removed the screws and now you can see it comes off. So before I disconnect the wires, I was going to take a picture so I would remember. So the bottom one I will use as a reference. It says fan down there, and that has the brown cord connected to it. Let me see if I can take a picture also, not only video. Yeah, so it looks like brown, blue goes to where it says Hern or Herm or something, and then two yellow ones go to the third one there. Two yellow ones go top left, and the blue one goes to where it says Herm or something like that, and then fan goes to the brown. Okay, I think I'm ready. Going to disconnect them now. Okay, so here it is. I removed it. This is how it looks like. This is the capacitor, they call it. And my information, or the one in my unit, is this. So I took a picture of this label. I'm going to connect this back in and see if I could use it for a day or two until a replacement arrives. So I don't know which store to go to buy one. I don't think, maybe Lowe's will have them. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll go to Lowe's and see if they have them. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. I'll just go there and see. All right, so today is the following day. The first few video clips that you watched was yesterday. So I got the information from the capacitor and I went online to check. And at the time when I was checking, all the local Hvac supply stores were closed. So I checked Lowe's and Home Depot. They didn't have this specific one. Checked online and there was only one option available on Amazon that would be delivered the following day, and it is this one here. So I went ahead and purchased it, So it arrived today, as you can see. About 12 hours after I ordered it, it was delivered. And here is the information from it. This was, I think, $15, $16. So it's the, oh wait, this is not the right one. They sent me the wrong one. This is not the right number I picked. Oh no. Yeah, this is the wrong one. I need the one that says 40/5, not 35/5. And I'm not sure what the difference is, but this is not what I had, what is installed in there. Okay, I just noticed that. Okay, so I will need to request a replacement. Yeah, see the sticker here, it says 40+5, and then this other sticker says 35/5, and the thing on it says 35. So one of these two stickers is wrong. Based on what I've got, this is wrong and the other one is right. So okay, it looks like the manufacturer had this sticker built into the box, you know, one piece, and then later on they added this other printout sticker. And you know, the automated system in Amazon warehouse, they perhaps scanned this one, but in reality this is what's inside. Anyway, so I'll have to replace it. I'm not an expert in HVAC. I'm not sure if 35, 40 numbers make a difference, but I prefer it to be the exact same numbers as what's installed in there, just to prevent any you know, mishaps. Okay, so I'm gonna have to replace this. I was excited to replace it. Okay, all right, that's it. Okay friends, so I ordered a replacement from Amazon. So this is the first one I received. Oh, the sun is on it. So this is the first one I received. You can see it has labels on both sides, and unfortunately it turns out to be the wrong item inside. So this label is correct on the blue side and this label is incorrect. So the replacement, it's even bigger box. You can see it's a bigger box, and this is the correct label, and voila, no label on the other side. So someone, I doubt it's Amazon, because the seller said it might be Amazon. I don't think Amazon puts stickers on items, you know, a seller sends in. These are from sellers. But anyway, nonetheless, the replacement item is this one. Glad I didn't use this one because it's obviously smaller and perhaps wouldn't have been the perfect fit. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and replace this one. The item inside already checked is the correct numbers, so I'm going to go ahead and replace it. It's right there. Well, now it's sunny and the sun is directly on it, so, but hopefully you saw the earlier videos. So I'll go ahead and replace it and let you know how it goes. So I replaced the unit and it's all in there. You don't see it because it's too bright or too dark in there, but there it is, that one there. That's the replacement. This is the old one. The replacement is a little longer than this, but after I connected everything, after my smart thermostat connected to the internet, got the right time and date, started it. Today is a warm day, so I couldn't test it with heater, so I tested it with cooling. So I set the temperature 3 degrees below and started up immediately. In my opinion, even better than the older one, because hold on, Liam, come here. The older one, whenever the fan was gonna turn on, it takes it like it takes it a bit of effort to spin the fan. This one spun the fan immediately, quick. So I think this is complete now. I'll just put the cover later. So I also wanted to talk about this one. So because that other box was the wrong item and I didn't want to wait 2 extra days, so I bought an extra one. Liam, can you wait, baby? No singing. No singing, papi. So I went ahead and purchased another one that came at the same time. This is another brand, but it has the same information here, the same numbers, and it's the correct item inside. So I'm just gonna keep this as extra, just in case. It's just like $10 or something, I don't remember. This other one was 12 or 13. Yeah, I'm looking. So yeah, I might move on to that one and replace the capacitor on it because it's a simple thing to do. So this one works as of now, but just to prevent issues, if it's something easy to replace, I'll just go ahead and do it. So I'm gonna open it and do that. All right, cheers. Okay, so I went ahead and opened the cover on this other unit, and this is one of the simple ones. Unlike that other one. Liam, stand on the side. So this unit works, nothing wrong with it, but I'm gonna go ahead and replace the capacitor anyway. So there it is. I'm gonna take some pictures and I'll buy another one, just replace this one. I'm impressed with the other replacement. It seems like this is what it is. So yeah, this is simpler than the other one. The other one is like you have to dig to get to it, and maybe because it's a bigger unit, and that's the cover there. All right, so I'm gonna put the cover back, get a replacement, replace this one as well. Now this one works, but you know, just to prevent issues, I'll just get one. Oh, bless you. Achoo. Okay, thanks, bye. Okay, friends, so I did receive the capacitor today. So this is the correct one here. This is the correct one from Powerwell, which is the same brand I put in the other one. And this is the additional one I purchased. I'll just keep this on the side. It's also same information. So I'll leave links to these in the description below. Now this one doesn't have a pull switch like this other unit did. So I traced the cable. The cable is going to this sub panel. This is not the main house panel, this is a sub panel. So it goes here, and if I'm reading this correctly, it says heat and AC down, which is downstairs. And then this one says AC up, heat up. Now both of them are both of these are the same unit. So I turned this off, and before I touch any wires, I came over here, removed the cover, and I brought my no contact tester, and there is still power. So that obviously didn't turn off the power. So I'm going to remove the cover of that panel and see if I can find additional information inside. I don't know, maybe something hidden. If not, I'll just turn the power off from the main panel inside and call it a day. All right. Okay, so I figured it out. This one here, I was touching these two black wires and none of them was beeping. So the electricity was coming from another wire. So I traced it back and I started here. So this is the cord that goes to the unit, and if I trace it up here, I was touching here, and this white wire was the one having power. This is from another one, but this white wire was having, yeah, this is different. So this white wire is the one that was having power in it, and I traced it up here, and it looks like it's this one here. Somebody put a black tape on it, meaning it's hot. So yeah, I wasn't even looking at it. So somebody had put black tape on it, meaning it's hot, and this is the one. So I turned this breaker off, both of them, and that terminated the power from the unit. So now there is no power in it at all. So these were all live earlier here. Yeah, it's doing this for some reason. I think this still have a little bit of charge. I will discharge it. So let me do that. I'll discharge it now. You need something with insulation, like this handle here is insulated, and you need to, maybe I showed this in the other video too, you need to touch these two contacts together, and then the same contact with this other contact, like so, and then the other two together, and that should discharge the static electricity from it. So now we can check it again. Well, it's not beeping. I think there is some static in there, or maybe this is defective, so I don't see any beeping. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and remove this. Okay, so the new unit is installed and the power restored. Now you can see has power as it should. There's that one. This white one again has a black tape on it, meaning it's hot. It's all powered. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the AC and see what it does. Okay, looks like it's working good. So of course it was working before. I just replaced it to prevent it from stop working. So yeah, it's working good. Everything is cool. All right, so thanks so much. I replaced both of these for this one and this other bigger unit. It cost me I would say around $30, less than $30 for both of them, and I spent another 20 or so to get the spare parts just saved at the house in case we need them in the future, so we don't have to wait, because sometimes it's so cold outside or so hot and you need AC and you don't want to wait a day or 2 or 3 before you get it. So it's worth the investment. Well, thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll see you all in the next video.